All right, so we've just played the intro, verse, and chorus, which is guitar and vocals only. Then the band comes in for a few crashes. Then the band's going to stop, and there's a guitar break again, and that guitar break sounds like this. Just before the verse starts. So what's happening here is now we're going to play some full chords. I'm playing an E, and on this E chord, it's quite all right if you get the G string in there. You're accenting mostly on the bottom part of the chord, but if you actually get the 9th fret of the B string, that makes it a full E chord as opposed to an E power chord. If you get that full E chord, that sounds cool. Once again, it's much more about the attitude than trying to be perfect with every note. You know, he's really swinging his arm and just kind of going for it. So if you do the same and you get a note here or you miss a note there, it's all good. So we're going to play E, move down to B. Once again, we can play the full B chord down here. And I'm going to play that E chord once and the B twice. So I play down, and then I have kind of a ghost note here. I just kind of scratch to keep me in time, and then I'm going to play up, down on the B. Now we're going to play a C sharp minor chord, so we're going to play the full chord 2 times, back to the B 2 times. And then we repeat that phrase. So here's what we've done. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll call that the chorus tag. It's the tag that comes at the end of the chorus. All right, so let's play it a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we're going to pick it up from the verse. So why don't I play through the verse and then we'll break it down. Okay, so what we're doing here, we're starting off with an E chord. This time we're going to play just a big open E. You probably know what that is, but just in case, open E string, 2nd fret A and D, 1st fret G, top 2 strings open. Okay, and the basic rhythm here is going to sound like this. Down, 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 up. It doesn't have to be perfect. When you're playing, it's much more important to play with attitude than to be worrying too much about the right hand, but this can help get you into the groove in the beginning. So I'm going to play down, 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 up. Now I have kind of a ghost note that I scratch on the down to get me into the next chord, which is B. And for the B, I'm going to have this rhythm. Up, up, down, down, up, down. So if I put those 2 together, here's what I've done. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the basic rhythm for the verse. Now I'm going to go to a C sharp minor chord. I'm going to play the full chord now, not just the bar, not just the power chord. So I'm going to bar with the 4th fret, starting from the A string. And then I'm going to add on the B string 5th fret, on the D and the G string 6th fret. That's a full C sharp minor chord. So we're going to play E to B, C sharp minor. Now we're going to switch to G sharp minor, the full chord, not just the power chord. So the full chord will be barred on the 4th fret. Low E string is the root note, and then I'm going to play on the 6th fret on the A and the D string. So here's what we've done so far. Now when we go to A, we're going to play a new A chord. I'm going to play an A, but I'm going to leave the B and the E string open. And this is called an A sus2 chord. So open A string, 2nd fret D and G, open B, open E. Play that 2 times, and then add the 2nd fret of the B string, and then release the 2nd fret of the B string. So we have a little melody here. This will be followed up with an E chord, and then 2 measures of B. And that's 1 round of the verse. So let me go back and put it in context. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we repeat that. So let me play that 2 times now. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so now we're into the chorus. This is going to be played a little differently than the first time we played the chorus in the intro. We're just going to play full out. There's going to be no muting. And I'm going to play an A chord in open position. And this will be an A power chord, followed by a B power chord, and then an E power chord. Okay, and like I said earlier, if you get the top part of these power chords, it's okay. It's not going to sound bad at all. But the emphasis is more on the bottom part of the chord. So we have 1 measure of A, 1 measure of B, 2 measures of E. So that 4-measure phrase of the chorus sounds like this. And we repeat that again. Okay, after doing that 2 times, we're going to play A to B, and this will be followed by the E, D, C sharp minor, back to A, B, and then we'll be into the tag at the end of the chorus. So let me play the full chorus now. 1, 2, 3, 4. The tag at the end of the chorus is the same tag that we played earlier, but we're going to double it now. So here's the tag. 1, 2, 3, 4.